Hey guys, Jennifer McCune here, coming to you live from beautiful, sunny Charlottesville, Virginia, most of the time sunny. And as many of you know, I started the path of entrepreneurship around a little over 6 years ago. I was working full time and going to school at night and decided to add this to my plate, mom of three as well, and really was looking for some residual and passive income opportunities. And I love to come to you live a few times a week and share the stories of some of the other great entrepreneurs who I've met along the way, and so many wonderful stories. And here she is, Courtney Nine. Gonna bring her on now. She is coming to us from South Carolina. Here she comes now. So I think it's a lot warmer there than here. Hey, Courtney, so great to have you coming on. How are you today?
Hi, good, thanks. How
I
are
was
you?
I am great, thank you. I just started sharing a little bit about you, and I was going to say one of the great things about this entrepreneurial path for me has been the many incredible people I've met, and one of them is you. And you and I consistently earn one of the top rewards in our business and have gone on some fantastic luxury trips together. And your story is so fun, so unique, so interesting, so inspiring, and I thought it would really uh, help some other people who are possibly thinking about entrepreneurship and wondering if they could do it. So tell us a little bit more about you. When you started, you had a lot going on, and yet you decided to undertake something completely, probably outside of your comfort zone. Tell us a little bit more about that.
Gosh, I have chills literally from just hearing that. When I first started this journey a little over 4 years ago, that was not how you would introduce me at all. I feel as though I was in a really dark place in life and had been for like 3 years, 3.5 years, where I was single parenting. I married a yacht captain in my first marriage, and he literally and figuratively sailed off on a boat and left when I had a 2.5-year-old and a 2-month-old. I was at that time finishing my master's degree by night, a couple nights a week and online, and I was teaching full time. I was in kindergarten, so I was lucky if I was brushing my teeth in a day, and none of those adjectives would have been used to describe my life. And then a couple years later, I finally started to get my footing. I'd finished my master's degree, and my daughter at that point was almost 6, and she came to me and wanted to do gymnastics. And it was a moment that just like everything kind of like fell down around me, and I was like, whoa, no, you can't do gymnastics. And gosh, you're never going to be able to do gymnastics. There's no way that I can pull it together to get myself out of like debt that I'm falling into. So this business truly has been such a gift to me. It fell into my lap through my cousin-in-law, and my mom had been using these products and she loved them. So I listened to what it was about, and it was so out of my element. I mean, I did not wash my face. I didn't know anything about the business, sales, any of that, but I've loved it.
And so you decided to hop on board in spite of those hesitations. Why? Why? I mean, you had every reason to say no. Why did you decide to say yes?
I had every reason to say no, but I, at the same time, had every reason to say yes. And to be honest, I am slightly impulsive. I did not think too much about it. I just trusted. I trusted my cousin-in-law. I trusted my mom encouraging me to do that. And I didn't even actually really get the hesitations and what would have been my hesitations until I was about a month in, and I got my first paycheck, and I was like, whoa, you can make money doing this. I didn't think you could actually make money. And all of a sudden, this flood of all those things I had heard about what I thought this might be aren't true as I kind of went along versus before. So I kind of jumped in and then learned on the go what my hesitations might have been if I had been thinking about it. Does that make
So
sense?
how did you even have time to do all that? Single mom, you're going to school, you're just trying to make it by day. How did that even look for you?
So Actually, it was, I love the business because it could be fit into any time. And so, like I said, I got that first paycheck and my mindset shifted. I turned off that. I didn't watch much TV anyways, but I watched Grey's Anatomy. I turned that off and I really wanted to pour into this and the business model. I mean, I could learn on the go. I could fit phone calls in on the go. I love people. It encouraged me to get out in the community more, which was honestly really good for my whole persona, just to my self-confidence, my friend base has grown, which it's just been really fun. But it was not something, it was 5 to 10 hours a week that first year. And I was very diligent. I mean, having been a single mother and teaching anyways, I had my time compartmentalized and I just found extra time.
That's
I don't think
fantastic.
anybody has.
And
Sorry,
how
I was
many
gonna say, I don't
years?
think anybody,
Go ahead.
sorry.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say, I don't think anybody has extra time. They're necessarily looking to fill as much as the opportunity is so great. It's, again, find the time, or you find what you want to prioritize.
You make the time, right? You make the time so your little girl can do gymnastics, so you can
Right.
find the money to do that. The before and afters of your life are so incredible. So now you're one of the top earners in our company. You've earned these tremendous luxury trips, so much bling. You've done so much for your business. You've retired from teaching. You've remarried. You now have another child. I mean, it's just incredible. So I just named like 80 billion things throughout all of that. What do you think the best part has been for you with this business? And maybe there isn't just one thing, maybe there are a few things.
I could name notebook pages of things. But honestly, there's a couple that really stick out as having the most impact on my life. As you said, retiring from teaching and having that immense mom guilt that I missed. I literally could not tell you what 3 years of my life looked like. Brad always asks me did Owen and Avery do this? I'm like, I don't remember. I was so exhausted. And that time freedom to be there with my kids, I'm like teary. But that to me is such a gift. To decide what I'm going to do with each day is the biggest gift. And that's also enabled me to become, I think, my best self, which is the other huge aspect, that the personal development, the friendships, the confidence. I mean, you saw me out singing Vanilla Ice on the dance floor, karaoke, not knowing the words. I never would have done that. But the confidence of the people that are surrounding you and the support is incredible. It's amazing. It's just a gift that I now can't imagine being without, but never knew existed.
It's interesting. I got off the phone earlier with somebody today who hadn't really heard of our business model. And it was a really short conversation. She's like, I want to do something that's going to help humanity. And I was thinking, gosh, she didn't even take the chance to learn about this, because I've seen this business change so many people's lives, like your and mine, not only with the confidence of great skincare, but really with the confidence of the life-changing business opportunity this has given us to be with our kids, to change our lives, to retire from careers that might not have been family friendly or financially what we needed long term. And I see somebody like you and I'm like, she just doesn't get it. This is so life-changing. And I'm so very grateful for you for sharing that, because I think there's so many people who could really appreciate hearing your message. Thank you so much, Courtney. And I'm so blessed and grateful that I met you on this journey.
Oh, thank you. I feel the same way. Thank you so much for inviting me on here.
Absolutely. And I'll definitely see you in Los Cabos on our next trip in April, if not before.
Yes, for sure.
Take care. Thank you.
Right, have a great
Courtney.
day. Bye.